Welcome to the Reading Reformation. If you're here, this means that you're serious about your child's future. It also means that you understand that the most important skill your child will ever acquire is the ability to read. If your child is between the ages of 3 and 7 years old and hasn't mastered the fundamentals of reading, it's time to intervene. Now, why is it so important that you intervene at this early age? Well, research has shown that children who struggle with reading in the primary grades are 10 times more likely to drop out of school. While most parents aren't thinking about their child dropping out of school at this age, smart and informed parents are thinking 10 steps ahead and investing in their child's education. Informed parents and teachers know that reading starts at home, and it's the key to their child's success. I want to share with you the R&R method. It's an exciting breakthrough phonetics program that incorporates music to teach kids to read in as little as 7 days. And what better way to introduce you to this than to let you hear from the teachers and principals and parents who've experienced the powerful effects of the R&R method firsthand.
Many kids struggle with reading once they enter elementary school.
But a unique program that uses music could give them a very early start. 7's Lynn Martinez explains in today's Parent to Parent.
It's called Learning to Read with MC Aunt Tana. Clever, right? Melvin says the program uses music to capture a child's attention, but he says it's not about memorizing words.
When kids finish this program, they have the ability to sound out words they have never seen before. That's the power of phonics.
Before adding the program to their curriculum, educators at the center say the kids were struggling.
There was an outcry by the parents, my children can't read. My children have no comprehension.
Now they are flourishing.
Children leave here reading on easily a second, third grade level.
And the parents agree.
We were at the end of the year again, and my kids were going to be going to first grade, and they didn't know anything. And I was not able to tell them that they were going to be retaining kindergarten. So we devised a plan, which I've been very happy with. And you spent a week with the students, you tested them yourself, we compared that it was the same results of the fair, and you worked with this specific class for a whole week with your program. And what we found at the end of that week was that at least, I would say 98% of the kids have already started moving up, understanding and recognizing the letters and knowing their sounds, and some of them that didn't know even their sounds and during that week were able to read 3-letter words. So I was very happy with the results, and I asked you.
Before we started, I had the lowest group out of the 3 kindergarten classes. My children could not read. They didn't even know the sounds of the alphabet. They couldn't even retain the letters and the sounds. Every morning I would do my morning routine. They could not the next day retain the letters and the sounds. Then as MC, we were brought into the program. I have now exiting the program. My students they do know their sounds. They do understand the meaning between letters and how we put them together, which is blending. So at least they have that concept, and a lot of them are reading at this time.
We had what I call my outliner, was Miss Shack class, where most of her kids were recognizing the letters and being able to say most of their sounds. And by the end of the week, most of them were reading.
Almost all of them could blend words together, and they're actually reading. Is that correct?
Yes.
How many of them are actually reading?
There are 4 that can't.
There are about 4 that can't.
Mm-hmm.
So out of 23, 4 of them still can't read.
Right, and like they'll be able to make the sounds that go to the words. They just can't really put the words together.
Okay.
We're going to share the wealth with more teachers and more students. So I'm hoping to integrate your program with the New Wonder series that we have in Dade County Public School and ensure that before students leave pre-K, kinder, and first, they have learned how to read.
Essentially, you were voted the #1 teacher in the state of Florida twice.
Yes.
We interviewed you a year ago, and you had this to say.
I was in shock. I was like, my baby gonna read? She was like, yes. I actually took the book out of my purse and I said, look, I was just introduced to this book not even 3 days ago. 3 days ago, my daughter, she started actually reviewing the phonics.
That's what you had to say a year ago. How is your daughter doing today?
As of today, at the age of 6, she's writing paragraphs. She's re-recognizing herself, but other students in pre-kindergarten classes.
Would you still recommend this product to parents?
Of course I would. Of course I would. I have recommended this book not to my school, yet alone her previous daycare where she attended. They have purchased not just the first volume, but the second volume.
Wasn't that amazing? Wouldn't you like your child to experience the same success with reading? The great news is you can, and this is possible for your child. Simply click on the link below.